divine opening stretches your pipes or opens your skylight, whichever metaphor you like better. And so the grace that's always been raining begins to get in, and that's that bliss, and that's why things start going better in your life. That's why things start turning around in your life. That's why you remember who you are. It's why you just get so happy and why things don't bother you as much. The grace that's always been raining just gets in. You can get in. And then as your pipes expand more and more of it gets in. And that's why it feels like you've got that mainline connection. You're just letting it in. And again, you could close it down. You could choose some thoughts or some behaviors that close it down. Sure you can. Oh, who knows? This is your opportunity. This always blows me away too. It's like, I don't want to receive my liberation today or tomorrow. Is there some time that later that I could do it? And I'm like,
Progress.
what? Yeah, but I understand because our mind is always like that. See, our mind does not want this to happen because it is no longer in the driver's seat after that. Now, the mind and the small self do need to know that that doesn't mean they die. We're not going to kill them. We're not going to bury them. We're not going to make them go away. We're not going to. They just can relax. See, my mind is very happy now. Oh my God, incredibly more at ease now. The only time I get a little nervous about something is when I just kind of want to stir up a little drama. But first, the mind is afraid to let go because it's pretty sure that it's kept you alive today and that you would be dead in a ditch if it had not caused you to be worried and concerned and protected and defended against everything that's been going on and has ever happened in the world and is ever going to happen again. And it's not real eager to go there. It really isn't. But it's a false fear, like every other thing that your mind tells you to fear. Every other thing that your mind is fortified against. It's all not true. It's all not true. We had so much fun. The atmosphere there is just fabulous. In Whitby's bookstore is fabulous.
Yeah.
I got some light catchers for me and my mom. Oh, yeah. The mom that, it's just like sometimes I'm going, God, aliens kidnapped my own mom and brought this mom. It's just great. Yes. I mean, she'll call me up and she'll just go, I just want to tell you how wonderful you are and how great you are. And you're just the best daughter a mother could ever have, and you're just so smart and all these things, so accomplished so much. And it's just amazing. I keep those messages. Blame that.
Has it always been that way?
No!
No, that's why she plays it behind.
Yeah, I'm used to it now. Yeah. People go, you have your mother come for 8 days every couple of months. I go, oh yeah, we have the best time. We have so much fun together. Yeah, and of course, in the old vibration and in the old metaphysical rigmarole of you got to heal all your mother stuff, you're looking for what's wrong with your parents, and that creates them wrong, and that creates them acting critical and awful and grumpy and you know, she still acts that way to some other people, but not to me. But even that's changing. The relationship with my brothers is changing as she gets, oh, when you act like this, you get that. You know, so it's a vortex. It's a what do you call it? You can't tell which came first, chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
You know, and it snowballs, and so now her relationships are getting better. Because you notice, she's read the book too, you notice what feels good, you start to notice what feels good and you gravitate toward that. And you stop poking that stick in your eye, you just start to begin to notice that hurts. But for years we just kept poking that stick in our eye. Let's see, what do I need to heal now? What's hurting now? I need to heal this bloody eye. What am I? Oh God. Yes. And then, you know, I've had my hand on this this hot fire, and now I need to heal that. And so, just quit doing that. Because there's nothing to heal. There's nothing. Unless you stubbed your toe or you have a physical disease. There's nothing to heal.
I read the book, and my life has totally changed. I mean, I have my own practice where I'm so fortunate that I teach this kind of stuff. But in the summer, I took on landscaping because I love nature. And after I signed up for the 5-day, I quit. And I just sit for sometimes days doing absolutely nothing. And I've got high energy, and I'm usually doing stuff. So I just do nothing. On Monday, I slept all day. It's so unusual. Just an old stuff is surfacing, but it doesn't bother me. And anyone can feel a bit of that. Like, to be here is a blessing. And there's no words really, but lots have changed. And I'm just curious and looking forward to. And if I never ever lived for my moment later, I would still be fine because I got to this place. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
But it's a bonus. It's just a bonus. So it's a rare opportunity. And I've done every ism out there. I was saying to Ashley, I've done the shamanism, I've done the yogaism, I've done the Feldenkrais-ism, and I got something from them all.
Sure.
But I get to a place where I get shut down. Well, the journey work let me go a little further, But I want to leave all that and wipe my slate clean. That's my favorite word. Wipe the slate clean and be present here.
Yes, and that's what the sitting and doing nothing for a while is.
That
because
is?
we're doing so many things that we have no clue why we're doing them. We're doing them because everybody else does them. And then we get the slate wiped clean. And then when you start to feel an impetus from within to do something, it will be more authentic. It'll be you.
But everybody.
And some people's experience is very subtle. Do you know that I don't have many big wild experiences? That's one reason it blows me away so much. Some of the other people's experiences that have done this, because my experience has always been very subtle, deeply felt. Not always. I've had some wild experiences, but not like some people. Not like some people. Here's what happened with me. Even in my 21 days of silence, I would know the mountains were moving, but it was very subtle. And I'd just feel better and better and better, or go through just whatever I went through. And then I got home and my life completely altered. Just completely changed. But it wasn't clear why. Very often we don't know. It's hard to, we're used to this cause and effect thing. Well, I did this and it caused that. Well, we didn't do anything and it caused that. Or we let go and didn't do anything and something happened or something shifted. Or like the parent thing. I couldn't tell you any particular thing that did that. It wasn't a meditation, it wasn't a practice, it wasn't an exercise, it was just opening. That's all.
Oh, okay, so I'll take my mind away, because, something makes you mad and you just think about it and it makes you mad and mad. Okay, so fine, I'll stop thinking about it and still try to feel the anger. And then I'll sit there and I'll feel the anger. And then I'll just go away and then I'm like, okay, now I'm in a good mood. But I'm in a good mood because...
No, that's it. You're done. Okay, now, that's the point, isn't it? That's the point to tell your mind down, boy.
And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm in a really good mood. I'm having a lot of fun. So have I just bypassed
So you're just
it?
analyzing? No.
Oh, I analyze it.
Sometimes it goes really quick.
I'm a Virgo.
Okay, so yeah, there are a few things that can kind of, be a little challenging. One is when people have a blind spot, if they don't know how unworthy they feel deep down, if they have a real strong analytical mind that just really wants to analyze everything, it can just slow you down a little bit. Don't worry, it doesn't stop. There are some other things, those outages with parents, those are so huge. When those are dissolved, whew, big things happen. And so yeah. So the thing is, here's my mantra about that. I have a real strong mind too, and I use it. But it's a tool. It's my tool. It's not my leader. And okay. So, if you can decide that you're going to go more with the mystery that is beyond understanding, you'll go more to this place I call direct knowing. And it's knowing without analysis, it's knowing beyond analysis, it's knowing what can't be analyzed, it's knowing what can't be defined, it's knowing. And that's where I live a lot of the time. Now, I'm not going to say that when it comes to certain things like computer stuff and getting an airline ticket and all this stuff that I don't go into my analytical mind. But when it goes into running my life, I'm like, give me the good stuff and that can't be explained. Why this blessing happened, why this incredible thing in my world just happened, it's grace, and grace cannot be explained. It's the mystery of the divine, and that cannot be explained. And it's why a lot of times when people will say, well, how does divine openings work? I'll go, I don't know. And the less I know about it, the better. Because if I started trying to define it and saying this ray comes down and goes through blah, 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 then it's going to be diminished into something that will fit in here, and it will be much smaller. Whereas if we just let the mystery be as vast and unfathomable as possible, which our conscious mind may not like, but I gotta say, I have kind of a gift, and that's why I'm able to do this. I have a gift of letting go and not needing to know a bunch of metaphysical stuff. People go, why don't you talk about a bunch of metaphysical stuff? I go, because I don't know any. And I like it.
Trying too hard. Well, this ain't work. This is play. What do you have left at the end of the day?